likes already. You guys are amazing. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, shit. Hi, my beautiful. How are you? Hi, Nick. Hi, my loves. It's so weird. On my phone, it's telling me that nobody's on yet. Zane, what's up? I don't think I've ever seen you on here. How are you? How are you feeling? Melody, my love, you are first. I know, I feel you, my love. It's up there. Man, I was supposed to work all day today. My ass. I was so tired. I didn't even realize I was that tired. Hi, Karen. I'm doing good, Nick. How are you, my love? You had a lazy day too. That was hard. It was weird. So I woke up and did readings from like 8 to 11. But I was supposed to keep going. I was supposed to do most of the day today. And then I was like, I didn't do anything until I started coming on here. Still healing from Peaches. Okay, my loves, I'm gonna jump in because I have maybe like an hour tonight. And you guys already know how I get. Like, I take my time, my dumbass time with these readings, man. Okay. Melody, my love, you are first. And then right now there's no, since I didn't tell anyone that I was going to come on, there's no donation. So if you guys just want to send your questions. And if there's no... Yeah, so I'm gonna try to start like having like a bit of a schedule where I come on at least every Wednesday and Friday, or maybe Monday and Wednesday and Friday. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. Kimberly, my love, you are next. So it's Melody first, and then Kimberly, and then I'll jump into free questions. All right. I am so fucking proud of you, Melody. Like, you have no idea. I knew the energy was going to shift the moment you sent that text. Fuck yeah. Yes. I could feel it, too. Like, your energy does feel very empowered. Like, I love it. He's thinking about what responding to you. About what he should say to you. Because that's if he hasn't responded yet, that's really the only reason. It's because he doesn't know. He was cut off guard a little bit. It's because, my love, remember... Like what I told you last time, he's not looking, like he wasn't looking at you guys as a problem. That's the issue. He wasn't looking at you guys like you guys had any problems. He was looking at his life full of problems. And that's why that's all he had to focus on, and he wasn't putting any energy into you two. But the moment you like gave it to him, because you've been carrying the relationship this whole time. And so now it's more like you're like, all right, here you go. I'm done holding this. You can hold it. And it's like he has no choice but to look at it now. And I feel like that's what happened after the message. I'm very, very proud of you. You did good. And I like that you took your time. You didn't just do it, right? Yeah, you handled it in such a good way. The Empress. I love that energy. You handled it in a really good way. He also doesn't feel angry about it because he knows everything you said was true. Or he knows he can't rebuttal that. The Moon. He's very deep in his head though. Like a little confused now. Because now he has all this stuff to look at and he's looking at yours too. But I mean, It's not fair that you have to carry everything. You've tried to help him, but if him pulling himself away and isolating himself isn't helping anyone. In this next eclipse, so Haiti, my love, you are next right after Kimberly. In this next eclipse, I can't remember exactly when it is, so if you guys, if somebody in here knows, that's when the energy is going to be the strongest for him to hit you up. Like, that's when he's gonna, he might take his time. I mean, hit you up in the way you want him to hit you up. I can feel you moving on, though. Like, I can feel you not feeling like you want to, yeah, I can feel you moving on. Yeah, I love that. That's what I'm saying. You handled it, like, amazingly. You did really, really good. You didn't judge him. You didn't, like, hold anything against him, because he really hasn't done anything. I just think it's more of that he made promises he can't keep. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me more about the Empress and what's going to happen with her. You guys are gonna have reunion soon. He's gonna fight it for a little bit, but you guys are gonna talk, and he's gonna step his game up. I really feel like he's going to. I believe in Connor. Like, I believe in you. Do it. Tell me about the sun with the moon. The thing is, you guys are a little like night and day, so it's gonna be up to you if you're gonna want to accept it. Because it's, yes, he's gonna put more effort in it, my love, but he's still going to be going through his stuff. So it's going to be very hard for you to get, like, that energy, that, like, someone that plans dates and takes you out, or, like, you know, does the things you kind of want them to do for you. Even if you ask him for it, he has so much on his mind that it would be very hard for him to be able to give it to you. The 7th or the 8th? Thank you, my love. So around there, 7th or 8th energy. 10 of Swords. See, I know you guys aren't over. It's not over. I think it's giving him a chance to really, really think about things. And he's going to take his time, which I like that. Because there's no point in coming back in and not doing shit about it. Like, yeah. And he knows. He knows that if he walks away from you, he's walking away from... He's so attracted to you in every way. He sees you as the Empress. Remember that the Empress is all the queens into one. So it's the Queen of Cups, the very, like, loving energy. The Queen of Pentacles, nurturing and giving. Like, it's the Queen of Wands, wild, spontaneous, fun, sexy. And then the Queen of Swords, very smart, like book smart and street smart. And common sense. And that's how he looks at you. I feel like around, so if the 7th and 8th is around the eclipse time, I feel like that's when it's going to change. I didn't know it was that. I knew it was coming up. I just didn't know it was that fast. But I love it. And it's empowering you. I do want to say, though, there's a new person that's already approaching. It's a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I feel like if you go into it with this newer person, it's going to confuse you, because right now you're supposed to be using this time to kind of focus on yourself and like put all the energy back into yourself that you gave to Connor. And yeah, like, fill yourself up. And it feels like if you do end up trying to connect with this new fire sign that ends up coming in, it might just pull you a little bit. It's kind of like when you're driving, you want to stay on the road, because what happens when you get off? It's like you hit everything, right? And that's what happens when you're living your life. Stay on the road, because if you start to not pay attention and let go of the steering wheel, and you're not the one that's in control of what you're driving and where you're going, then you're going to hit everything. It's going to hurt. You know what I mean? But you don't die. It's like Mario Kart. You just hit everything and it hurts. And then the universe picks you back up and puts you right back in the center when you fall off the track. It picks you up, puts you back into center, and then you go and you fall back off. That's what I used to do. I used to hate that shit. Oh my God, my love. That's going to change so much. I was going to tell you about that, like, I think it was last reading. But your body is going to change so much, especially in the next, like, 3 months. If you want to manifest that, you don't even, did you guys know, like, there's studies that show that if you even work out in your mind, you will see the difference in your body. You will 1000% see the difference in your body. You can heal yourself through your mind. Like, there's Follow Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's so good at like teaching you how to train your body and tell your body what it needs to do to follow you. It's really good. Okay. I'm doing great, my love. Thank you. How are you? All right, Kimberly, my love, you are next. And then after Kimberly, it's Suhaiti. And then I don't have anybody else after that, so we'll jump into free questions. Oh, wait, sorry. Karen, my love, you are right after Suhaiti. Where was I? All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about Marshall current feelings? Why does it feel like I messed up the deck? Did I mess up the deck? No. My love, for the next couple of weeks, like the next 2 weeks, maybe until, I don't know why it feels like the 18th of November, try your hardest to double check everything that you feel you did. I know that it sounds a little like if you think you locked the door in your house, go back and check. If you think you didn't leave or you forgot, because right now there's going to be things that are going to happen to you that maybe you feel like you did but you didn't do, and go back and check them. Why do I feel like it would be also in your text, the way you respond to people, like slow yourself down with responses right now. Only for right now. It feels like there might be some, like you might say something and then you're like, oh, why did I say that? I shouldn't have said that. Or something ends up coming up like that. Okay. It could even be to Marshall. Like, or where you correct him on something, or you're like, I didn't mean it that way. It's gonna sound that way. So before you say anything, try to like hear it in your head to see what it sounds like. I know that it's annoying to do that, but awareness, a big part of awareness is doing that. Like I tell myself all the time, I'm not gonna say anything if it doesn't pass the 3, like if it's not nice, needed, or true. If it's not nice, needed, or true, then you don't need to say it. Like that type of thing. Like you have to slow yourself down, analyze what you're thinking or what you're saying, and then see if that's actually connecting too. Because there might be random thoughts that are processing and coming through. Because remember, your antenna, your crown chakra is like an antenna. And so there's going to be a lot of information that passes through it. And some of it you're not going to agree with. And we say certain things based off it sometimes. So I'm just saying, like, guard your crown chakra a little bit more the next couple of weeks, Kimberly, because it could be that you say something you really do not mean. It could even be online. Okay. Show me Marshall's and huh? So I have the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, Justice with the Lovers, the Emperor, the King of Wands, but it's in reverse, and I actually like that this time. The Queen of Swords upright, and wow, I fucking love that. You guys give me like 2 seconds. My oldest is calling. Like 2 seconds. Sorry. Okay. So I really feel like it's like that. Like it's, what's it? 4 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. Your mind's going to be all over the place. And I feel like with them, he might say something to you and you might say that's not what you want, or like, because he's starting to get very serious about you. And he's starting to think marriage, long-term, future. And it feels like your energy this week might be in the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy, this is good. It's just that It feels like you might get offended easily. You might get something, and then like I'll give like an example. Like if he does something and it makes you feel really uncomfortable, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I don't think we should talk anymore. I don't think we should, or I'm just gonna pull back my energy. You don't need to do that. That's just that part that I was talking about. It's trying to jump ahead, or you're trying to jump ahead, but no. Because there might be a part of you that says like, oh, maybe he's not that interested, or maybe he's not so much this. Those are not your thoughts. Release them. That's just your fear talking. And then those little thoughts might make you react to him and say certain things that you don't really mean. Tell me about the Four of Wands with the Four of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. He actually, he's looking at you guys, like, he's looking at this as someone that he can grow old with. Like, he'll be really happy with you. But at the same time, he's really nervous because he feels like he's not in the position to be able to take care of you and then a family. And he wants to be able to be there before he does anything. That's another, okay, so he might say something about that. Like he might say how emotionally he feels like he might not be ready for a relationship. But he's not saying that he doesn't want to get in a relationship, period. He's just saying that that's kind of how he's feeling. And so take that, but don't try to add to it and be like, oh, he doesn't want to be in a relationship with me, or he doesn't want to talk to me, or he doesn't want to this, and maybe I should pull back. Because it feels kind of like that. Like he might say something where he's going to be acknowledging that he's missing out on something, or putting something to the side, and you might get offended thinking that it's a personal thing and it has something to do with you. My love, it doesn't. Whatever he's going to say, like, this is what I should like let go of, try your hardest not to not to personalize it, and don't feel like, oh, that might be something about me, or what he said is something about me. I don't feel like that's your natural energy. So it's going to feel very weird to be in that. That's why it's going to be a little uncontrollable. Like if you're, or that you're going to feel like you can't control it. No, my love, we're on you. Because I feel like you guys are going to start to get into deeper conversations, and I don't want you to overanalyze everything that he says, because he's a really deep thinker, like deep. And I feel like he's going to share those thoughts with you. But when he does share those thoughts, don't go overthinking everything he tells you. Let him get it out. Most of the things that he's doing is he's just trying to get it out. So let him get it out, because he's going from the King of Wands in reverse to the Emperor. And I feel like in the Emperor, that's the energy he desires to be in, and that's like his power energy. He wants to be strong, and he wants to be a leader, and he wants to be able to like the provider and work hard for his family. He's totally the type of person that has always known he was going to be a husband. The 10 of Cups with the 4 of Wands, fuck yes. Like in Justice, he has like a really good idea of love and what he wants. And in his mind, what you do is get married, you buy a home, you buy matching cars. I don't know why he sees that, but he wants matching cars. I like it. I like how he's looking at it. I think the warning more comes towards you, my love. Try not to overthink all the things that he says, because he might say certain things that are coming off weird to you, but they're really not. Like he's just expressing things that he's been thinking about for years, or like, yeah, let him get him out of his system. Sometimes we say certain things and we realize we don't really mean them, and I feel like that might happen with him. But he's not going to be attacking you. He's just going to be mentioning certain things. Okay. So Haiti, my love, you are next. And then Karen, and then us, and then I have Jennifer. Wait, I felt like I got somebody else. I feel like I had somebody else send a question in. Nick, my love, you would be after Jennifer. And then Jennifer. So I'm sorry. So it's 2 Jennifers and then Nick. Did somebody send a PayPal? Why do I feel like I'm missing one? If I didn't get yours or I'm not saying your name, let me know, because I feel like I'm not getting somebody. Karen. Smoke break, Peaches. Yo, I love this song so much. I want to make this song my I want to make this song my my wedding song, like the first song we danced to. It's called I Knew, what is it? I Knew I Loved You. It's by Savage Garden. I had a dream with my soulmate like a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like I met him. But it's so weird. Catalina, yeah, my love. Okay. Oh, wait. I thought you sent it. For some reason, I thought I saw a donation from you already. Oh, so right now I'm doing the donation questions, and then as soon as I'm done with the donations, I'm jumping straight into 3 questions. So Haiti, my love, did you send your question through or did you send it already? Oh no, my love, no cost for the donations. It's whatever you can afford. Oh, okay. No, you're fine, my love. You're good. It's just this phone is so slow. I need a new phone, but I'm so impatient with having to wait to get the other one. Okay. My love, remember, it's gonna attack you the most when you're getting rid of it, because you've made a really nice, happy, warm home inside of yourself where all of these emotions were able to live for a while. And so it feels like right now that you're getting it out of yourself, it's gonna attack you. And of course it's gonna attack you in the moments where you feel like you're good, or you feel like just confident and better about yourself or better about your position. Just I want you to tell yourself in those moments, like, my purpose here on earth, on everything, is for me to hold the energy. I need to hold the energy. I need to hold the energy. Even while the rage is coming up, it doesn't matter. Let the rage, let the frustration, let yourself feel it. Ask yourself, like, why am I feeling this towards him? What did I feel like he did? And then tell yourself the things that you feel he did to you. Like, all of those things. And then I want you to ask yourself, okay, then what is it attached to? If you cannot move your attention away, then that whatever is trying to grab your attention, it's time to face it. It's time to fight it. Like David and Goliath. That's like, for me, the story of David and Goliath is more about that. Like, how we have to go and attack the biggest of our fears, even though we feel small and tiny. It doesn't matter. And we use our resources, even if it's a fucking rock. You know, you use your resources. Crystals. I'm just kidding. But it does feel like, no, my love, I did your reading already. If you go, I think you might have to go backwards a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Let me see. So then look at it that way. Like, he's still your Goliath. Exactly. You see, the 5 of Wands came on. That energy of frustration and anger and irritation, that energy is going to come up, especially now. So be ready for it, my love. Like, I want you to stand ready. I also want you to picture yourself. So I want you to picture the energy. If it makes it easier for you, into an actual, like, entity, like, picture it into a thing. Give it a form. Give it a thing. And then I want you to picture your power overpowering it and pushing it away. Like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z, when they hit the other person and the other person goes flying through like space. I want you to picture that happening. As soon as you kick whatever that thing is or your energy touches it, it goes flying into another universe and it doesn't even touch you. I want you to do that as many times as you need to. But like your imagination is a very powerful tool so that you can push those energies away. The only thing is you're going to think that thing is going to come back and attack you even more, because that's as humans, that's what we think, but it's not going to. So every time it comes back, just picture yourself doing it again, because our mind can't help it. Our mind is like, oh, it's going to come back, it's going to come back, it's going to come back. But the more you push it away and the more you like kick it off to another, your mind does the rest. Like your body's going to feel like, no, it's not around anymore, you got rid of it, you got rid of it, you got rid of it. And so it's going to be harder for it to enter if you don't give it the attention. Tell me more. Oh, Ace of Wands. Yeah, because you're releasing this, my love. And you're releasing it back to him. Like, it's another thing. Like, he's Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. He's stuck in like a very fucked up situation. And I feel like that's where his rage is coming from and you're picking up on it. But that's not your problem. Like, nobody told you to get stuck there. Nobody told you to like play with your own life. I don't do like, I don't know. I don't do it with the whole pity party of I can't do this or I can't get out of this. Like, And I feel like the more he does that, the more like you're convinced that he's not the one for you. Like, you're starting to feel it even more. And I feel like that's really where the rage, like, you guys are sharing that energy. Because there's a part of you that's frustrated at yourself for waiting or for feeling like you're waiting. But you're not. And that frustration might keep you, it's going to try and keep you there. It's like a tie. It's better for you to just let go and have no ties to it at all. Not even anger or frustration or any of that. And whenever you do get frustrated or that energy coming in, kick it away. Send it away. Because it doesn't feel like he's trying to change this right now. And he's allowing himself to get stuck in a situation that he doesn't, again, that he doesn't want to be in. He's also very mad that he missed this opportunity with you. And I feel like he's the one that's feeling the anger, my love. It's him. Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. That's why. He's so, like, mad at, he's low-key mad at himself. Especially after seeing you. Like, especially after seeing you. That really fucked him up. And now he's, like, realizing that he's manifesting bullshit. Ten of Wands with the Magician. That he's just digging himself into, like, a deeper hole with this person. Like, what am I waiting? I also want you to, like, picture yourself. Picture him standing in front of you and then picture, like, a separation. Something protecting you. And every time he sends you energy, it blocks. Kind of like a electromagnetic force field. Like, anytime something touches, it evaporates, like, it dissolves into nothing. And that's what I want you to see. I want you to picture yourself inside of something like that. And anytime he or she send you that energy, it goes away. Because I don't think it's just, I think every single time they fight, you can feel it. Like, every time they go at it, you can feel it. Every time he's mad that he's there, you can feel it. Anytime he misses you, you can feel it. Anytime he thinks, because he can't finish unless he thinks about you, like, in that way. So anytime he finishes that way, you can feel it. That's why sometimes, like, you'll be like, what the hell? Like, you'll get, like, those sudden urges. Your solar plex chakra and your sacral chakra and your root chakra will get really hot. And that's because he's, yeah. But I'm sorry, my love. Do those things and I promise you it's gonna kick his energy off. And that little shit, that, like, that little energy that's trying to bug you, send it to another place. All right. Karen, my love, you are next. Hi, my love. I am. I'm doing really good. I'm realizing that I'm taking a little longer than I usually do with my readings. I gotta hurry up. I gotta stop playing. 30 minutes, Abby? Oh my god. Yesterday or on Wednesday, I didn't tell myself that I was gonna do it fast, and I did it like in good timing. And today I was like, all right, we're gonna do it fast. And I'm doing so. Stupid law of attraction. I hate it. That's how it works. Like when you want something to happen, just because you want it to happen, it slows you down. All right. Is he, show me, Sagittarius, what's going on? Is there anyone else? So no, my love, but I can tell, I can see why you feel that way. He's, emotionally, he's getting a little distant. 9 of Wands, he's putting up his wall. I also feel like he's, a little bit more confrontational than usual. Like he's been feeling it. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups with the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Okay, my love, but I will say he's not talking to anyone, or he's not in, like, there's nobody else there. But it does feel like because of the energy that he's going through, that might be something that he leans towards for a little bit. Like he might feel the need to get some type of attention, or like, I don't know, to kind of like play around, not even with people's feelings. But the Page of Wands is someone that's very flirty, very like plays around a lot, doesn't really take life too serious. And it's not that he's trying to be that way. I feel like he's, yeah, he is. I mean, it's because it feels, it's kind of like if you're going through a lot and then you go out and somebody makes you laugh, it confuses you a little bit. And then you start to feel like, oh, this person does this for me. Now, he doesn't have anyone that he's doing that with, but it feels like there might be something that he ends up pulling himself towards. It could even be like if some people don't pull themselves towards other people, some people pull themselves towards like drinking or gambling or things like that. Like he might end up struggling a little bit with an addiction, because he's trying to find somewhere where he feels like the joy, because he hasn't felt joy in a long time, and he feels like, I need to find something. And so it feels like he's going to go out and get some of it. 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, 6 of Wands. Something's going to give him like this energy to want to go out and like maybe not even go out, but just get some type of attention or join something. What's the 6 of Wands with the Lovers? Because he feels like he's been on hold when it comes to happiness for a while. But I'm going to... It's because if you know you're going down the wrong direction the entire time, you can't get mad that you're not getting to the place you want to get to. And it feels like that's kind of what he's doing. He knows that all of the decisions that he's been making and everything, like not like as far as career or as far as like where he wants to live, because where he lives, he doesn't want to live there anymore. And he also feels like there might be too many people in his energy. Like he keeps himself stuck in certain situations and then likes to blame, and then says that he's like a victim of his circumstances, but he's also the one that's choosing that all. And yeah, no, he is. Is that the fear? Okay, that makes sense. But I mean, he's not saying no to it. Like when it comes to the two of you and having water in between the two of you, it feels like you guys still have this strong possibility of having that, but it does feel like right now he's, see, he doesn't want to live there. I think that's what I was picking up on. Like where he lives, he doesn't want to be there. He wants to move. Like maybe if you guys have already started talking about moving, he's just a little disappointed in himself. Like he's been in that energy. And what I'm afraid of is that little energy of fake joy that ends up coming in for a little bit, taking over, and him wanting to indulge in it. There's nothing wrong with it, with having fun or doing that, but if you overdo it and ignore your stuff, then it becomes bigger problems. Like he's still thinking about proposing to you. It's just right now, like there's an energy about him that's saying like, hey, go look for your happiness, or go look for what makes you good. But it's gonna. This could also be Scorpio season though, because Scorpio season does that to everybody. Like stop being so unhappy and go find your go be happy. I'm sorry, my love. I know that it's confusing, and his energy has been confusing towards you. There's nobody else though. It feels like he's mostly just gonna like try to pull towards whatever makes him happy. I think everything. The energy is just crazy right now. But we have, like, right now is also one of the biggest chances to like change everything. All right, opportunities to change everything. Jennifer, my love, you are next. Jennifer Nunez. Sorry, I hope that was okay. I just realized I'm like, oh yeah, your name's on there. So Jennifer Nunez, and then it's my Jennifer, and then Nick. And then after that, there's no donation, so we'll jump into free questions. I'm sorry if it's like taking longer. I'm trying to go. Of course, my love. Yeah. Just don't take it personal, my love. Kimberly, he's not talking about you. You know what I mean? Like, I know that it feels that way, but he's not talking about you. I think he's just expressing things that he's been feeling for a while now. Like, it's not just in his own mind. Where's your kitty? She's out. She's out there right now. She started meowing at me right now, but she went downstairs for a little bit. She's such a brat though. She's been clingy as fuck lately. It's crazy. She's usually not a clingy cat. She's a Gemini. Well, I guess Geminis could be clingy. Okay, Jennifer. Quick read. Just a general one, my love? What should I relate? I don't know if they do. I just know that I just remember her birthday. She acts like a fucking Gemini. Like all the time. Because she leaves. Like she'll leave for hours at a time and then come back, sleep, and then just leave again. If that's not a Gemini. She's also like, yeah. She's funny. Alright, Spirit, show me. Okay, so my love, you naturally have a guarding energy. Like, you protect your energy a lot, which is really, I like it. It's good. I just feel like when it comes to court, I want you to meditate on removing it from yourself so it could be full transparency, because you're very protected. But it does feel like the universe is going to, like, people might feel like that protective energy that you hold is like, I don't know, the way that they're showing me is kind of like when a lion growl, like when they roar, just so like as a warning. Your energy does that to people. Like when you meet new people, your energy, like it's like you roar and people kind of get a little like pulled back from it, but they want you to take that away completely before you go into court. Because it feels like all of the truth is going to come out. And I feel like, is he even going to show? If I'm being honest, his energy is very back and forth on it. And it feels like right now in his mind he is, but last minute he can change it. He's the type to do that. But he's the type to just like randomly not show up. Or not, or like say yes the whole time, really meaning no. He's also that type. So he's just, yeah. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles with the Chariot. What does that mean? Two of Pentacles. My love, your energy right now can't be stopped. I'm telling you, a lot of the truth, everything is going to go, well, not everything, 80-20. It's going to go in your favor. It does feel like he is. As of right now, it does feel like he is going to show up. But it, like, their secrets or whatever they were trying to say or whatever they were trying to do is definitely going to be shown. It's going to come to light. And it feels like, I don't know, even the way that they were so unstable. The Two of Pentacles. Things are going to just balance out a little more. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. He might even blame it on like car stuff. I don't know. He always has a reason. Five of Swords. Maybe you even have that energy just towards him. Right? Like you have that energy of protection towards him. But it feels like if you take it down, he's gonna be and you see him, there's gonna be something about his energy and the way that it's gonna come across towards you. And the judge or whoever is meant to see that will see that, and they will, like, all of the truth, everything is just gonna come out. I feel like it can't be stopped anymore. Like, he's always working on stopping, like, from the world finding out his shit. He's, like, always trying to, that's why he's very manipulative. Because as long as he wins, he's always trying to think of ways where he could, like, oh, that happened. How could I win? Where could I, like, get back on top? Or where could I do, I mean, we all kind of do that, but he does it on another level. Because he doesn't mind who he steps on the way. Like, he doesn't. And all of that, again, is going to be shown. If you want anything from it, or if you're asking for anything, you're definitely going to get it. You're coming through in a very powerful energy. You're going to make him a little nervous. Because it's almost going to be like maybe that roar that I was talking about, that fear that you give people, or intimidating energy that you give people at first. It feels like it's not like it won't attack. It's very real. But the true strength comes from not being afraid at all. Not needing to even tell somebody, like, yo, I will do this to you if you even try me. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do that. If you're not afraid at all, then you don't have to warn people to not even try to attack you. You'll be able to handle it if they do. And it feels like you're moving into that energy. And it's I love it. I fucking love it. Because after this whole divorce thing, like, happens, you're going to feel your power just comes back to you. Maybe that's also why you have to pull out your guard. Because remember, your guard blocks everything from coming in and everything from going out. So you need to get your power back. And it feels like that's when you're going to get it. And it's all just going to come back to you. I also feel like you've been having this with this soul, with him, for a while. Like, I think this has been like a couple of lifetimes now. Oh, I'm telling you, Ten of Pentacles. That's what's coming out in your favor. Yes. My love, you're definitely winning. You're getting most of what you're asking for if you are asking for anything, and even if you're just asking for peace, you're getting it. But the Ten of Pentacles, oh my gosh. The Ten of Pentacles is like wealth. It's success. It's winning. It's your people winning, or everybody around you benefiting from your wins. It's beautiful. Yay! Hi, how are you? Long time no see. Oh my God, my love, your life is changing so much. Like so much. And people just know, since you became single, or now that you will be single, oh, like people are already trying to figure out how they're gonna ask you out. The Knight of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. You're wowing a lot of people because you're going through this intense transformation. As soon as you get that power back and you let, like, I feel like that's when it's all going to close down. But the Knight of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, you're about to get a lot of offers. Tell me more. The Nine of Pentacles. I like it. Girl, congratulations. Don't be, like, there is going to be an energy, though. You're going to take a moment to yourself. You're not going to be interested. Which is good. I like it because it's on your terms. So it's what you feel. And then here with the Knight of Cups, though. But people are going to come. They're already trying. I wouldn't be surprised if people are already making offers. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see? Knight of Cups. They're just waiting for the divorce to happen. That's, yeah. Two of Swords. My love, you're not, right now they're taking off all the blocks. You don't have any blocks, or you won't have any anymore. That was your biggest block, and you're releasing it. It's not going to block you anymore. Ten of Pentacles is coming your way. Nine of Pentacles is coming your way. Girl, get it. I love that. I feel like you're going to end up connecting with the King of Pentacles, though. Maybe like a year from now. Oh my gosh. It's because, my love, it's not like you're going to start a whole new life, but this has been like in the works for a couple years now. The universe is like, let's start changing this. And you said yes. And you started agreeing with where, like, you started saying, going the right way. I love it. It's, you did good. You're doing really good. You could donate whatever you want, my love. There's no minimum. It's whatever you can afford. And then, Jennifer, my love, you are next. And then it's Nick, if you want to send your question. And then, Bear, if you want to send yours next. You are after Nick. What does Spirit want? No. Did they? Oh, okay. They did. Thank you, my love. I don't know how I just like totally blocked that part and only read glad I caught this live. And then Jill, my love, you are after Nick. So Sean, my love, if you want to send your question, oh no, you already sent it. It's you already knew it. I love that. Like, yes, you could feel it. The freedom. I really like that energy. I'm so happy for you. Intuitive chosen one. So right now, my love, so I actually only have 1, 2, 3, Oh wait, I have four. So four questions for donation, and then I will jump into the free questions. If you want to wait for free questions, or if you want to donate, then your question goes to the top or the bottom of the list. It goes on the list. Of course, my love. All praise to the Most High. All right, Spirit. What do you need to tell? Ooh. Yours, my love. So, Two of Swords, Justice, Queen of Swords, the Messenger, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot. There's going to be a lot about your purpose in the next 3 years. That's going to be like one of the biggest things that you start to work on. It's one of the hardest, though, because like love is a little easier. Like purpose is hard because you have to, love is a little more private, and with your purpose you have to kind of proclaim yourself to the world to be a certain, or that you are what you know you are, and then like put it up against, so I feel like whatever it is that you're meant to do, other people, you're giving the people a window into judgment, into judging you. And it's a little hard for you, but I feel like right now the universe is balancing you out, and you're learning how to make decisions and not change your mind again. And that's very powerful for you, because I feel like once you make up your mind, you spend like the first 30 days wondering if you made the right choice. And so that's going away. You're not going to do that anymore. Now, like moving forward in the next couple of weeks, you're going to start to feel like when you make up your mind, you're able to see a clear vision. You're not looking back wondering like, but should I have gone that way? Like, should I have gone that way, or would this have worked better for me? Or you're just feeling more clear about yourself and your purpose. Especially here with Justice, I feel like you're clearing out a lot of karma. Like a lot, maybe 2022 was not easy for you. Like, I feel like it was a little bit rough as far as maybe like, I don't know, self-doubt. There's like a lot of self-doubt. Tell me. Yeah, Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Page of Wands at the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is like a card where it talks about people in their pattern, starting from childhood, like things that you picked up along the way, especially with the Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands, or maybe things that people told you that you believed and you put in your mind, like being in a relationship makes you a happier person. Maybe now you're starting to realize that's not the case, and I don't have to be in a relationship, and just because I am in a connection doesn't mean that I will be happy. Like, you're just realizing that a lot of the things that people told you are not true, or maybe they're just not true for you, and you're accepting that they're not true for you, and that's giving you freedom to go out there and pursue your purpose, because you're going to the more you unlock things like that about yourself, the easier it is to speak those things and like talk to people about them and say, yes, that's me, because you know it inside out. You studied it, you checked it, like if it was a part of you and you realized that it was. And so, because I feel like you're meant to talk to people. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're some type of like, tell me about the Hierophant, the Messenger. I feel like the universe is going to use you a lot. So be ready, because they're going to use you a lot. And sometimes it's a little scary, because they might ask you to do things that are a little out there for you. But I feel like it's more of who you are. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe even invest in things that don't really feel like it's a part of you. They might ask, tell me, what's the Seven of Pentacles? Oh, there. You are meant to, I don't know what you want to do, but you're meant to be some type of like, you're meant to be seen. Like, you're meant to be out there, and I think the universe is going to put you out there very soon. And it's going to be because of something you put a lot of effort into. Seven of Pentacles is something you watered every day. You woke up and you did the work. And it feels like it's paying off. Whatever it is that you did, it's paying off. But there's a little bit of doubt in you. My stomach started hurting as soon as I said that. As soon as I said that you were going to be seen, my stomach, it crunched up. But look, I have the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're going to do is going to bring in. The Ten of Pentacles is also generational wealth. Like leaving things behind, being able to have enough to leave behind, not being able to take it. Yeah. Like, some people's money can last them lifetimes, and that's the type of money you're meant to have. But there's a little bit of a fear there. So tell me about the Page of Wands with the Six of Cups. You might also question, it's because you don't have to change yourself. There's an idea. That's what I'm saying. You're changing ideas of what you think. Because there's an idea that you feel that in order for you to have a certain amount of money, or in order for you to be somewhere, you have to look the part, or look away, or act away, or be away, or something like that. And you're about to take that idea out of your head, and it's not going to be real anymore. And because it's not going to be real anymore, you're going to create the possibility for this to happen. Because your reality, a big part of your reality is what you see, what you think is true to you. And it feels like so you tell yourself that that's not the case, right? Like, I feel like your awareness is pretty, like, you're pretty open. And so you know that that's not the case. And I think you've even seen certain places where people have made a lot of money and they don't look that way. So it's like, you know that, but there's like it's deeper. You have to take out the thorn that says that. Like, I feels like there's something on there. You have to, like, take out the thorn, and then you will actually not believe it, because there's a part of you that says you don't really see the world that way, or you don't feel that. But yeah, it's there. Tell me about the Two of Swords. You see the Fool. I was so proud. Yes. Break those chains. Six of Pentacles. You're also using a lot of your like ancestors, because I feel like this is something that maybe went down where people were afraid of going after their own dreams and stuff. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. There might also be something about, like, your own personal masculine and feminine energy ties that you're breaking down in yourself. We have to have both. The masculine energy is the thing that pushes us towards action. The feminine energy is the energy that pushes us towards creativity, like things that problem solving, things like that. So we have to have both. And I feel like there's nobody to blame. It's just something that it is. Like, we've started leaning more towards one than the other, and then feeling like if we stand in another, it's toxic, or if we stand, yeah. But no, you're breaking free from that too, and you're letting yourself stand in a feminine energy to like stand in your creativity. I fucking love it. Yes, yes. My anxiety. We're up 2 notches. Bring it back down. Picture yourself squishing your anxiety. Like, just step on it. Like, you ain't got no time here. Like, go away. Yes, do that. Oh my God. You are definitely the messenger. Yes, do that. A lot of people are meant to hear you. Do it. Hi, my love. I'm good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. All right, Jennifer, my love, you are next, and then Nick. I don't know if Nick is still in here. It's gonna go down, I promise. It's gonna hit at first, but it's gonna go down. Okay, I could feel it. My stomach started hurting. I'm telling you, as soon as I said that about your money, or about what you're meant to do, My solar plex chakra was like, block. No. Okay. Oh my god, that sounds so bomb. I want food. I got the munchies like a motherfucker. It's only with this weed. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's so weird. Praise to the Lord. That is so cool. It's because I tell you guys, it's because y'all trust, like, I'm so grateful. Because it's only because you guys trust me. That's the only reason I'm able to feel those. So when they're very accurate, I'm like, in my heart gets so big. Because I'm like, oh, that means she trusts me. That means he trusts me. Like, they trust me. That means so much to me. Like, so much. You guys have no idea. You're eating pizza too? What the fuck? Send me a slice. I'm just kidding. No. Okay. I'm just over here jealous as fuck. Well, I had pizza on Tuesday. So, I'm just kidding. There was this video of this little girl that was doing that. Whenever anybody said that they had something, she would say, well, I did this then. Well, I did that. I thought that was so funny. She's a Leo. Like, she would be a Leo. Okay. Three of Pentacles. The Star. Oh, Jennifer. Nick, my love, if you want to send your question already, I'll do yours right after. Queen of Wands. Oh my God, yes. Alma, I just received yours. So, Alma, you are right after Jill. I mean, intuitive. Okay, tell me, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. My love, it would be really good for you if you start drinking, like I think you do it sometimes, but maybe if you start doing it like more on like a schedule, like drinking tea. I feel like drinking tea in the morning and then drinking tea before you go to bed. Like drinking like an energy tea in the morning and then drinking like a chamomile tea or something like a lavender tea in la noche. So just like, so it can help you relax. Because it feels like maybe throughout the day you feel like there isn't a lot of energy, but it's also because the body's holding on to some like energy. There's a little bit of, remember that when we don't know where to go, we create tension in the body and the energy starts to bounce, like it starts to attack us in our solar plex chakra, and our solar plex chakra is all about the gut, and it gets very, because my love, it feels like you, it's very tight around like your stomach, like it feels very like tight, like you've been flexing. It's like almost like you've been flexing like all day, or like you can't help it. You've been holding, like it feels a lot tighter. Like it's almost like that, like if you were sucking it in all day, or if you were like holding something, and like the tension is there. But that when we feel the energy like that, part of it is because we are holding on to a lot of energy around the solar plex. And I feel like the Three of Pentacles with the Star, there's also a knowing that you're about to get like back out into letting people see you again a lot more than what you were, like what you have been doing. Like you've like throwing yourself out on different platforms, different levels, different stuff like that. But maybe you're not doing like, it's because my love, I feel like it's not really messed up. I just feel like it's very tense. Like it really feels like the muscles have been tight this whole time. It's like when you're like after you work out and your stomach hurts a lot, like that's what it feels like but it feels very, very tight, like you've just been, like there's just a lot of tension in the body, and it's been a little bit more tense than usual. So I also want my love, I want you to start using, like, I want you to set an alarm 3 days a week for you to do Reiki on yourself and for you to release the energy from yourself, because I feel like you used to do that a lot more than you do it now. And it's not that you don't like care for it, it's just that remember that sometimes when we get really comfortable and we're like, oh well, I just know how to take that energy off myself, but those things that help you are like the things that you used to do for yourself, and the ones that, like, just like release, try to go through your body and take off the energy and like shake it off, because I feel like maybe you started doing it lately, but they're saying like set alarms so that you can make sure that you actually do it, like around the time where you're already have a time like where you're down and you're not doing too much, because there's a lot of tension, especially when it comes to love, because you're about to start working, you're like a lot, and maybe you're like, it's going into doing the bartending job, or doing the like even more readings, or starting to do like more Reiki sessions, or getting back out. Like I feel like there's something that's gonna have you that's like more inspired, that keeps you a little bit inspired. Oh my God, it is. And your body does. No, that's why. But I want you to like calm it down, because I feel like the energy that's building up, my love, it's getting your body very tense. And it's almost like, when you're in an accident and I don't know, you hurt yourself, or you keep yourself very tense. Like it's more likely that you'll break something than if you just let your whole body relax. And it feels like that. Let your entire body just let it fall. I want you to do that. Like when you feel yourself very tense, I want you to picture your body just falling, like everything. And I want you to go like body part by body part and see if it's tense. And if it's tense, release it. Even if you clench it back up again or like something like that, then just release it. I also feel like, my love, I don't know if you're still talking to dude, but there's definitely a lot of luck coming in when it comes to love. 9 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. You're looking like really good. Or it could even feel that like you're just, I feel like you're feeling better about yourself, or you're going to start to feel a lot better about yourself. Even just like you're going to start to really embrace the parts of yourself that you feel are your flaws. You're going to start to feel like just really good about yourself, and you're not going to be hearing other people's judgments in your head. And it's going to be mostly because you're going to be when we make effort into things like that, or when we start to shift, because you have been shifting and doing a lot of things that would make you feel better, or just as far as like energy goes, or like eating certain things. And so it feels like the more we do those things, the more we're telling our body like, see, there's an effort being made, I'm doing something. And that gives the body hope. Like, yes, we're doing this, and it gets you happy again, and like you start to release the happy hormones. And it feels like that's what's happening, because you're gonna start to just, you're even working on your posture. Like I can feel it. And there's this study, right? Because there was something that was with lobsters, where they say that lobsters they get happy, or they release the happy hormone when they stand up straight, or when they when they work on their posture. And so I guess there's something about that when it comes to humans. Like when we work on our posture, we're telling ourselves, or whatever, like we're proud of ourselves, or we're in a good place. And so always, yeah. All right, tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to be feeling a little tired, and like maybe this next week that comes up is your last week. But after that, don't let yourself fall into it. I think that every time you, like, if you get tired, or if you feel discouraged, try to find something that gives you a little bit of that up, even if you have to listen to like a song, or like a speech, or motivations, or something like that. It feels like that, like you would. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Oy, rude. Like the cards just flew. 5 of Pentacles. Like you don't need to like get mad at yourself and argue with yourself about like doing certain things, but encourage yourself to do certain things. Like maybe the way, because I feel like when you don't want to do something and you know you have to, there's a part of you that's like you should be getting up, or you should be like, you're a little hard, yeah, you're a little hard on yourself. And so it feels like if you start setting or giving yourself encouragement instead and see if that works better. Like just say, look, I know you don't want to do this, but this would be really good for you, right? Instead of telling yourself in a harsh way, like, bitch, hurry up and get up, like, get up and do this, because I can hear the way you talk to yourself. Stop. Like, I do it too. I get it, but I can feel you. Like, stop fucking playing with your, like, get up and do this. You need to do this. And the more you talk to yourself like that, the more frustrated you get a little. Like, I don't want to. You don't want to talk to yourself like that. So encouragement, my love. Okay. Nick, my love, you are next. Yeah. So you've been feeling like it's work in some areas, my love, but try your hardest. Let's try like a different approach now. Let's try gentleness, like soft parenting with yourself. And then intuitive chosen one, my love, if you want to send your question now, and I'll do yours right after. And then Alma, you too. Wait, I think I had two though. Wait. Oh wait, I see your question on Cashapp. Never mind. $111.44. Oh my God, it's $111.44, and then it was 14. 11 people in here and 14. That was crazy. I love that. I love moments like that. Oh, what's going on with Rich and Sam? It's because, okay, so the King of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups upright, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. It's because I don't think it was like that. It doesn't feel like it was like that energy where like it was like an actual third. It doesn't feel like they're actually in anything. Or Four of Cups energy, you see how they're both kind of, one person's watching the TV, the other person's watching their phone, and there's like zero anything between them. There's nothing going on, and it feels like it's more on it's been more on like a friendship or on a not a connection type of level for a while. Like a while. So it's not, I don't know how to explain that. It just doesn't feel like it was like a third party. They're super filthy. It's because whoever she's with, it's not really like an actual connection. Like, yeah, whoever she's with, it's not like, or they haven't, like, they probably don't even really connect or talk, or, I mean, if they do, it doesn't really have too much. No. That's what I'm saying. Like, show me the feelings that he has for her. Nine of Swords? No. They're not feelings. It's more like, tell me what's the nine, why is it the Nine of Swords? No, I think she's like an attachment. Like it's more about I think this is more like a karmic pattern. That's what this would be like, or this type of connection would be like for him. But I don't feel okay, so from him towards her, I don't feel what you feel. Like I can feel that there's a strong feeling that there's like a very like intense bond, but it's not that. It's the Page of Swords. Like it's conversation, it's flirting, it's that, but it's not anything that's like deep, deep, deep. You're picturing like a very intense love. That's not happening. Like there is no intense love anywhere between any of the three. It's just like it's just a karmic pattern that's going around. But there's literally nothing. It's just conversation. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're gonna get all of your answers soon from him. Like you're gonna, or he's gonna, you get, yeah, from him directly. The Lovers with the 8 of Wands, there is going to be a message that comes through very soon. And you are going to get your chance to like ask as many questions as you want. Tell me more. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're going to get your clarity. You're going to get your justice very soon. Like, even if you feel like you were wrong. It's just, my love, it doesn't... Is there a chance that there's like... There's a lot of misinformation. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse with the Fool in reverse. I don't know where your source of information comes from, or if it comes from them or your friends or something like that, but it feels like Ace of Cups and the Fool, there's something that's missing. And there's going to be clarity that comes in, and you're going to see like, or you're going to get it from them. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Because I feel like this, it's because, no, that he probably does. King of Cups in reverse, right now he's not in his best energy. And it would be better for you to kind of keep your distance, because he's keeping all of his emotions, his personal, like, underwater. And he's not being honest with anybody. He's being very shallow. But that doesn't mean that like there's more to it than there is. Like there isn't. And that's the Page of Swords and Page of Wands energy that you're describing, or him posting like things to make you overthink certain. Yeah, he knows what he's doing though. That's why, like, it's because don't fuck it up. The Hermit. I really do hope that the universe says like stop fucking playing and go back inside, because that's what it feels like. He was doing really good, and then all of a sudden he started like playing with his chances again, and now the universe is trying to say like, get your ass back inside, stop playing. See, King of Swords, man up. Now stop doing that, stop playing. Yeah, the universe is really trying to help. I'm not gonna say like make it happen. It's just that I'm gonna say Mars retrograde is really affecting him, and that's why he's making a lot of wrong and weird choices like lately, because it feels like it started about that long ago. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe he was feeling the pre-shadow too. But what's your advice for Nick? What's your advice for Nick? Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like, my love, the universe is saying at this point we can do better. Like it's okay. Like at this point, the Queen of Wands, or like make better friends, make better connections. Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Like, if you want new, we can give you new. Like, you just say the word, like, what would you like? Because they've seen your efforts, and it's almost like you have points. Like, you have points, and the universe is saying, like, we can, no. Like, after this, like, if somebody isn't strong enough to even put up against the retrograde, then that's not, no. Like, that's what I hate, because sometimes we can't even see those things coming because it can switch very quickly. But remind yourself, like, it has my, like, my love and who I care for and all that stuff. Like, I'm a very loyal person. I can't help it. And don't fault yourself for that. Like, don't get mad at yourself for caring and for, trying to see the best in someone and hoping that they change. Because I mean, not even hoping that he changes, just hoping that he can get through those, like those battles. Because that's all you were doing. You were cheering for him. But it's not that, I don't feel like this is done. I feel like you are going to get your clarity from it, and you like what you need. Like, you'll be hearing from him very soon. Eight of Wands with the Lovers. Don't say that. Okay. Sorry. Every time I hear I Know That's Right, the song Up by, like, the little, because I don't know the whole song. I've heard it in, like, videos and stuff, and it stays stuck in my head. And yes, that song, when I hear it one time, I don't know, fucking demon music, because it stays stuck in your head the whole time. I hear it now. I think I heard it at the gym, and then it was stuck in my head the rest of the day. Okay. Jill, my love, it's intuitive. It's your turn. it's happening. So right now I'm doing the free questions, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm jumping into, no, right now I'm doing the donations, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm jumping into the free questions. Of course, my love. I'm so sorry. Sending you so much love. Can you tell me the energy around JL? I feel he's coming by my house throwing witchcraft. Spirit, what can you tell me? Sara, you are... Oh, chingada madre. Ow. Sara, you are right after Alma. Let me change my deck. Okay, my love, so what I don't feel like you're feeling him drive by, but what I feel is that you are very, like, your guides have you, and you've been asking for protection. You've been asking for the universe to guard you from his energy. And so it feels like what you've been feeling is his energy, like the energy that he sends your way comes towards you, but it can't cross into your home. Like, it doesn't go into your home, but it does try and wait outside. Like, it does. So when you go outside, it can try and catch up with you, but you're very protected. But I do feel like that's sometimes why your energy shifts so quickly once you do go outside. And then you start to feel all of those things. But it doesn't feel like he's physically driving by. It just feels like he's sending the energy, and that's what you're really feeling. But it doesn't feel like it's really going to create too much of a burden for you. Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant, like I said, you're very protected. Like you're safe in your home with the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is about to show you that too. Like that you are, I just heard highly favored. Tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, Seven of Swords. You're being protected from them. Just, try not to do any or send anything. Try to transmute the energy. Don't try to transmute it versus, I don't know if you've done like a return to sender spell, or if you like have tried to do something like that. You could block it. Try to block it and transmute it. I just feel like if you keep sending it back, then he takes that energy. Like even if you don't do a return to sender spell, it does feel like every now and then it will boomerang back onto him. And every time it boomerangs back onto him and it hits him, then he thinks that you two are still connected in some way. And so it's better to transmute the energy. That way it doesn't touch you and you don't send it back towards him and he doesn't feel anything coming from you at all. Like, and so it's like you completely like cut all ties to him, and he wouldn't be able to send good or bad energy. Yeah, the Hangman, you'll block him. You'll keep him stuck. And I feel like that would also kind of make him stop doing it. Eight of Wands. With the Three of Cups. I think he's been messing a lot with your love life. He's been sending energy so that you can attract very negative people into your life. That's the type of spell that he keeps putting on, or that energy that he keeps sending your way. It's like an energy of he doesn't want, like you're not allowed to meet anyone, you're not allowed to connect anyone, and anyone you connect with is going to be bad and treat you like shit, and like that type of spell. And it feels like you're breaking free, and it's not even that it really connected to you, it didn't, but you believed it for a little bit. You believe that a lot of people that you connect with are not, they can't be trusted, or they're a certain way, or you just believe something, and it feels like Eight of Wands with the Hangman. You're change. All of that's changing. I love it. I like it. It's just it's more that you're the one that gave him the most power. The most power where he felt the most powerful. And when you took it away, he was angry. And so now he wants it back. And when he triggers you and you know that it's him and you become afraid that he's sending you energy, then you send him power. Anytime you become afraid that he might be doing, or he wants you to be, no, because unhappiness, it makes you vulnerable to it makes your aura weak. When you're unhappy, your aura gets weak and people can attack your energy very quickly. And so that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to take your power. He's not, even if he did just have feelings for you, I wouldn't feel comfortable telling you that this is someone that is worth going back to or trying to have a connection with. This isn't, I'm sorry, no. Like, I feel like you're meant for something brand new. He might get even more triggered and he might send even more energy towards you when you do go into something new. So, you got this, my love. Stand strong. Yeah, see, because you're about to connect to a real emperor. Hello, Mr. Emperor. Yeah. No, I can feel that. Okay, my love. Alma, my love, you are next. He's an Aries. I mean, you might meet a more stable Aries. Maybe you attract Aries. Messages from my ancestors. I love that.
I'm sorry. They're showing me you know in Mulan where all the ancestors were like talking about her. So your ancestors do that sometimes, and I feel like it's funny because it's almost like I don't know if you knew this about yourself, but you volunteered. Like a big part of the big role in your life, you volunteered. Like you're like Katniss Everdeen. I see you like I volunteer for service for when who's gonna be the one to break a lot of these curses, and so it feels like they knew that like you guys your soul and the soul connects often in your ancestors. Um, sorry, I'm getting the part where it says like dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Like, sorry, Mulan was my favorite movie when I was growing up, so now it's like okay, the magician. See, you're the one with the magic. You have the power. No, you definitely did volunteer. And that's why a big part of your role here, like you always helped. You always helped and you always knew what you needed to do for people. Like people somehow always relied on you even when you were a child. You had the magic. You were never like an ordinary. Your conversations were always deeper. You always studied other people. Yeah, they knew the Hierophant. You were the person that was going to be the one to set like to start changing things and the one to start setting better boundaries, the one that find the strength. I posted this thing that said today that said after round it became the woman I look up to, and that's definitely your energy. Like you're becoming like the woman that you felt or you wanted in your life to teach you and walk you through life. And it's like you didn't have that, but you always had your ancestors, and it like I feel like that's who you followed, because it's almost like whenever they told you don't do that, we did that, you're like okay, got it. You were like even as a child you were really good at learning from other people's mistakes through their mistakes. Like you didn't have to go through them. You just saw it and you knew, and it's so powerful. I love it. Tell me about the Hierophant with the magician. I also feel like you're the one that's meant to create like a stable spiritual the belief. There might be a little bit of like wild beliefs in your families, or maybe it went down like a little bit of a wild or maybe people are like stuck in religion or something like that. You're the one that's meant to break the belief system and create a new one, like balance it out with something different. It's really cool. Like if they're whatever they believe, it's not that it's wrong. It's just I feel like you're introducing them to something better, and well, not better. I'm not gonna say that. Something new, and it's just they're gonna feel safe in connecting. Tell me about the Four of Cups. There's something about like what they're helping you with right now is like you have a naturally independent heart, and it feels like people, I don't know, you've never really, because you came in different or you knew that your role is different, when it comes to love you handle it differently too. And it feels like what is like, you know, you've never really seen yourself like get locked in, or maybe you don't fall in love easily, or you don't like attract easily. It's just, or you don't feel like you like to lock yourself into random people. It's you're very you just feel differently. Tell me about the Hierophant, like the Four of Cups. Maybe they're trying to help you with that. I feel like in past lifetimes, my love, maybe you were used to being alone. Like, and so sometimes being alone and taking yourself away from the world makes you feel really comfortable. But like, I don't know if you're in a relationship or sometimes you wonder like if you even should get married or something like that, but you're meant to have like that beautiful love this lifetime. and it feels like in past lifetimes maybe you didn't get it, and now in this lifetime you're like, I just don't want it, I don't care, I don't like it. Just, it's not easier, it's not, so you don't fall for the fairy tale very quickly. I'm not gonna say you never have, because like you're human, so of course it's gonna happen, but it feels like you don't fall for it as fast as others. Like, you know that it's not the fairy tale. You like to be very realistic about what your love is gonna look like. And I feel like people might look at that like a bit of a pessimistic energy, but for you, I think, well, the universe is helping you with that so that you don't feel like it's a negative thing, or you don't feel like, because you're not jaded. It's not a jaded energy. It's not because you don't believe in love. It's just, it's more because you're very, like, you're actually good on your own. Like, you're genuinely good on your own. And I think people have a hard time with that sometimes. You don't fall at all. And people like struggle with that because they expect you, people fall in love so fast. Like by the second week, they're like, oh, why aren't we having sex? Why aren't we doing this? They just don't, they move too quickly for you. And that's why it's always been very hard for you to connect. But you're going to connect with someone that moves at your speed very soon. And if you haven't, like if you're already in a relationship and you feel like your person might not be the person that you need to lock yourself into, or like if there's someone from your past that you're now starting to rethink, I feel like that's a reason. I feel like there's a new situation that's coming in that's meant to like align better with you. Yeah. See, look, the Star, the Hermit. If your girl is coming, the Star, the Hermit with the Leo. Could be it with the Leo. Okay, could be a Leo. Could be a Leo / Virgo, or a someone that has Leo and Virgo in their chart. Maybe even Aquarius. That could be their top 3. Oh, I would love, this would be a very good combination for you. A Leo, a Virgo, and an Aquarius in their first 3. For you anyway, that you would get along very well with someone like that. Especially if they're a Virgo. Actually, parts of the Virgo you would struggle with, but the Aquarius and the Leo you would have a lot of fun with. I like this new person for you. If you felt like, why don't I want to lock myself into anybody? I'm missing my opportunity. I'm missing a lot of this. I don't do what other people like to do. It's because you're not meant to do what they do. You're different. So stop like trying to make yourself like other people. Stop trying to force yourself to be like, oh, I need to go out and I need to go have fun and I need to go do what other people, what regular, no. You don't need to do anything that they do. Like, you're the type to like, you're going to do things very different. Very, very different. So it feels like, stay open to that and don't try to, because I think your guys are the ones that are telling you like, hey, go this way. That's not true. It doesn't matter what this person said. Don't do that. Like, and you're listening. You've always listened. Yeah, look. 6 of Swords. They're guiding you in the right direction. 6 of Swords with the 10 of Cups. I like that. You shine. I feel like a Leo would be so much fun for you. A Leo would also help you, like, whoever this one is, they're gonna help you like really break out of your shell a little bit, but it's in a really good way. All right, Sarah, how does David feel about our relationship? I love that, my love. Okay, so we're gonna close donations now. If you guys want to send your free questions, sorry it took me so long to get to the free questions, my loves. I really feel sometimes I'm like, when I don't announce it, I feel like it would be better, or I mean faster, but then it, questions only. Okay. How does David feel about our relationship? Tell me about the death card, please. Okay, so my love, so he actually feels very positive about your connection, but he has some major, major, major trust issues. It's not, and it's not so much like about, it's not about you. Like, I feel like it comes from not being able to trust period, like people at all. I don't feel like he really has a lot of people that he feels close to, and even the people that he calls close, he doesn't open up, or he plays a specific, like a role. He's trying to see, like, he trusts you, like with you. I have the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. He actually trusts you, but in his mind, he's in the headspace of time will tell. Like, you guys have a really good connection, but he's so used to people switching up on him, or he's so used to not being able to trust someone, like, after a certain amount of time. So he's kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop, but since it's not going to drop, he's going to end up feeling very safe in this connection. Like, very, very safe and very grateful. Like, he's the type that might put up like a front, but he's actually a pretty emotional person. He just doesn't like to show that side of himself. And it feels like with the Six of Pentacles, the moment he feels like he can trust you, but that's the problem. So the moment he feels like he does, like you do care about him and he can trust you, he tries to go into an energy of, but now I have to do whatever it takes to keep it. Like, I have to keep, you have to keep trusting me, or you have to love me, you have to stay here. And he becomes a little bit of like afraid of losing you, which is not a bad thing, but most of the time when we're afraid of something, that manifests in our lives and it leaves. And so it just, it feels like he's going to break through from that. Like, he's not going to see it that way, especially because you're going to give him the respect and you're going to show him, like, no, everybody should treat you like this, and people should be trustworthy, and you shouldn't, yeah. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. See? The Knight of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Once he feels like I can trust you, he's all in. And he won't get away. Like, he'll be like, he's very dedicated, and he's very like loving once he feels like you're giving that back to him, and he doesn't have to be afraid of you taking anything from him. And yeah, it just, the thing is, my love, it might take like years for him to trust someone. Like, even if he's around them, he'll be around, he doesn't trust anyone he's around anyway, so he just like, but he is trusting you. I really like it, because I feel like you're in a way you are teaching him that, because he thinks the world is an ugly place, and it's not beautiful, but it's, for it to be you against the world, that's a lot, and he looks at it that way sometimes. But he finds comfort in you. And in your, like, right now, he loves that you guys have a strong friendship. Like, the card is friendship, especially with the Queen of Wands with trustworthy. I love this. It's just hard. He doesn't trust a lot of people. He thinks everyone eventually is gonna hurt him. That's a really sad way of looking at it. But he's gonna trust you. All right, intuitive chosen one, my love. I only do one question per person, even if one was a donation. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try and be on again either Monday or Wednesday, one of those days. I don't know if anybody else is on, but I didn't get any other questions, so I think I'm gonna log off now, my loves. It was so much fun. If you want a reading, send me a text 971-354-9504 or email. I have a 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. All right, my loves. We'll talk soon. Bye. Of course. Bye, my love.